Shalom, Israel. This is Gabar back at you. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and double honors to the elders. They're studying real well. And salutations to all you Akim. It's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Now, for right now, we got things that's definitely speeding up, and it's heating up. We got Trump, ready to go to war. Actually, he's been ready to go to war. He's pushing more and more troops to the borders of North Korea and various places. So let's check it out. Let's play this. It says Trump invites Kim Jong-un to come to America if North Korea renounces its
you need a website.
nuclear program.
Why not do it yourself? With Wix, you can create your own professional website.
U.S. President Donald Trump is reportedly sending a message to the North Korean leader about a meeting in the United States if Pyongyang leaves the nuclear program. The Trump administration told China that the U.S. president was willing to welcome Kim to the U.S. Toyota yesterday quoted diplomatic sources as saying, "This is one of the proposals that the United States raised in discussions with Chinese officials on the solution to the North Korean nuclear issue. In return for North Korea stopping the development of nuclear and missile technologies, the United States will not attempt to change Pyongyang's regime, not aiming to overthrow the regime or unite the Korean peninsula. The United States also has no excuse for going to the 38th parallel, a practical border between North Korea and South Korea. Conversely, if North Korea maintains its nuclear ambitions, the United States has taken into account all options, including airstrikes to contain Pyongyang. However, U.S. officials say the door of dialogue remains open. China is believed to have transferred to North Korea the U.S. proposal. On his side, North Korea urged the U.S. to withdraw its armed forces in South Korea, signed a long-standing peace treaty to replace the armistice agreement, ending the 1950-53 war. Pyongyang also expressed its willingness to return to the negotiating table with Washington. U.S. President Trump on May 2nd said he did not rule out a meeting with the North Korean leader if conditions were right.
So we just want to check that out. Lord willing, that's just propaganda. Or it could be that the United States is trying to murder this man. But we'll find out. We'll see how things play and how things go. This one's about China firing missile in the North border and terrifying World War III threat. Let's check that one out.
Do you know what the #1 killer of testosterone for men over 40 is? This. Now, you're probably wondering what the heck this is. What I'm holding in my hand right here represents 5 pounds of belly fat. This is what it looks like, otherwise known as visceral fat. Okay, so this is just 5 pounds right here, but did you know that the average man over 40 carries around an extra 17 pounds of belly fat on their waist? That is more than triple of what I have right here. That is a scary thought, guys. Now, we all know that visceral fat or belly fat is really unpleasant to look at, as you can see, right? We don't want this. It's kind of disgusting, actually, when you see what belly fat really looks like in real life. Okay guys, besides the fact that it's unattractive as hell, visceral fat is considered by many male healthcare providers as the #1 testosterone killer because it secretes a hormone that literally kills the free-flowing testosterone that's in a man's body. Harvard medical research has shown that fat cells.
We didn't want to see that.
China fires missile near North Korea border in terrifying World War III threat. China has tested a new type of missile in Kim Jong-un's backyard, as the threat of World War III continues to loom in the region. The People's Liberation Army launched the missile in the Bohai Sea, the innermost gulf of the Yellow Sea between China and North Korea. The PLA's rocket force fired the projectile as troops beefed up their combat skills and practiced for a confrontation with the Hermit Kingdom or the US. China's military said the test carried out in recent days achieved the expected result. It is unclear if the missile test is meant as a warning to North Korea or the US. Beijing has been Pyongyang's closest ally, but Donald Trump has pressured Chinese President Xi Jinping to rein his volatile neighbor. China has called on North Korea and the US to pull back from the brink of nuclear war. It has threatened to launch attacks on North Korea if the stability of its nation is threatened. Chinese troops near the border with North Korea have been learning Korean phrases, such as "don't move or I'll shoot" in case a conflict breaks out. But Beijing has also railed against US missiles deployed to South Korea. The US says the £1 billion THAAD anti-missile defense system is mean to product ally Seoul from Crazy Kim's nuclear arsenal. But China claims THAAD's radar can spy on its military. The communist dictatorship, which has the world's largest military, vowed to carry out live-fire drills and test new weapons to address national security threats in response to THAAD last month. Beijing appears to be coming good on its threat with the new missile test. Xinhua, the Communist Party of China's official news agency, said, Chinese rocket forces have conducted a combat test of a new type of missile in the Bohai Sea. The test was conducted in accordance with the annual training plan to enhance the combat skills of the forces and their ability to handle threats to national security. The Information Bureau of China's Ministry of National Defense said, the test achieved the expected result.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Daily News channel. Goodbye.
Let's go to Proverbs 21:1. This is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So with that, the Lord is turning this up. I can't stress enough that talking to you Akim out there, you also to you Confusion of Face, that it, in this truth and sincerely want to seek and please the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's gonna get rough out there. I can't stress enough to you brothers to have faith. The Lord is gonna be with you while you do this, and it's just a test. To see how much will you hold fast to the Lord. with that, I'd like to say shalom.